Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm playing Feed the Beast Evolution here on the FTOG server, which is open to the public, and you're invited to come join the FTOG Discord. FTOG stands for Friends Through Online Gaming, and you can join on the server and have fun. I'm in the mining dimension here, and you can see I planted a bunch of trees. I did a whole bunch of exploring, so I've got all the four Ars Nouveau trees here. I found some spruce, but I also found these really tall red spruce, and I like them better because they produce more wood for me. Some not aspens, some birch trees. There you go. Some cherry trees, a whole bunch of oak. I've been planting them like that, and then vein mining my way through. And I did figure out if I hit K to look at my skills, oh, I actually got a point for the combat side of things. Okay, well, I'm gonna increase my damage, which is good, and they're independent of each other. Nothing for defense, nothing for ranged. Athletics, I've got 6 points in here, and I haven't really figured out what I want to do with this yet. I'll grab the very first one, 5% movement speed. I'm not a big fan of going super fast, although swimming faster, that's very, very helpful. Sprint speed, less damage from falling. Okay, that's very good. I'll play with that later. Haven't done anything with magic, but I've done a bunch of stuff here with mining because I've done some mining. And so I've got my Ultimine upgraded to 32 blocks, much nicer, a little bit faster mining speed here. This will be extra block reach, which is, man, that's not bad. Additional mining speed, and then fortune. This is a good thing because I don't have any magic on any of my tools. So I'm going to go ahead and do 4 right through here. So now I've got, oh, I can go backwards. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I thought there was only one. That's good to know. I have one more left, so let's get an additional mining speed because I want to upgrade my Ultimine. And then I'm going to come down through here and get these other fortunes. So that looks like I'll have fortune 4 on me, plus whatever I can get onto my pick. So yay, I'll definitely do that. So that's a nice little thing. I also have a backpack here. You can see behind me, sort of. Quit moving, Grok. Okay. So that was just 4 string, 4 leather, and a chest. And then I upgraded it. Iron is hard to come by in the pack. I'm finding copper everywhere, and but iron has been slow to come by. So instead of upgrading to the iron backpack with 8 iron, I did 8 copper to upgrade to the copper backpack, and then 4 iron to upgrade to iron, and then gold. And so my backpack, if I hit B, it's much bigger, which is very, very nice, and I love that. All right, so the mining dimension was fairly simple. I mentioned I was going to jump in there early. I just needed 6 diamonds because I needed 2 diamond picks. And one pick I used, I ran over to that nether portal that was broken, grabbed some of the obsidian that was there, put some water down to make the lava into obsidian, gathered all of that up. And because that's damaged, I couldn't use that to make, 8 obsidian surrounding a diamond pick. That got me this block that I'm jumping on, and you just right click it, and then you get teleported back and forth between the mining dimension and the overworld. I also wanted to come over here so I could get lots of dirt, and I will explain why. But let's go ahead and hop out of here. Back to home. Yay, home. Okay, and it's still day. Okay, always good to check. One of the things I want to do, let's do food first. You can see I only have 2 haunches of hunger left, and I do have regeneration and an extra heart. How did that happen? Well, because in the pack there's the Spice of Life onion mod, and the more diversified your food, the better your stats. And right now I'm sitting at 14.7 diversity, and if I take a look here, here's the last set of things that I've eaten. There's 31 things here, and I'm wondering if it records everything or it records 32. So What I'm going to do is I'm going to make something real quick. Cutting board and a knife, super easy. I'm going to take the beef, put that on there. There's my knife. Chop that into patties. I'm using tiny charcoal, so I can do individual burns up here, and then I can do, oh, hey, gold. I can do bigger burns that will be more efficient down below. All right, so there's a beef patty here. I am taking this cabbage. I grew one of those. Let's chop that because now I just duplicated, not duplicated, I doubled my cabbage. Let's use this stick and I'll go, brrr. I can make a hamburger. And you can see it has a certain amount of diversity of food in there, plus a huge amount of healing and whatnot. So I've been looking for whatever is the highest level, oh, west, whatever has the highest level diversity. Some of the foods are negative, which I'm guessing if I were to eat this cabbage leaf, my diversity would actually go down. Don't know why. It looks like it applies to the food itself. But I also got this, an infinity ham. And if I hold down shift, it brings this up. I get an experience points for each piece eaten. Well, okay. I've done nothing with these relics. I found this in a chest, and so I'm going to eat this first and see how that works. Oh, wow, that I can eat quite a lot of it. Okay, I'm going to hold down. Oh, looks like it did get some experience there. Cool. I'm going to put that aside. I don't know if well, I've got several food options. I also have some bacon and eggs here and a fruit salad. Fruit salad, melons, all these things that fall off of trees, and an apple, which also comes off of trees. And that has a decent amount of diversity, almost four. Although I think green is what actually happens. I guess I'm still trying to figure out from eating the stuff. Anyway, so that's three. Oh, let's take a look at spice of life. Okay, that haunch. Oh, it is regrowing. Infinity ham. That's a handy thing. I think since it doesn't appear to do anything, once I get a real high diversity, that may be the food I eat from then on. It also shows what the benefits are. So I got an extra heart once I had a threshold of 3, strength 1 at 5, regeneration, very nice. Speed, oh, I just got the armor. I didn't realize that was there. So there's a couple more things that will kick in once I get up to 31, and then I'll probably just eat my ham from then on. All right. I think because this is the highest, let's see, that's 5. Let's go back to B. That's 4. Okay, I can eat the fruit salad for 3 and then eat my hamburger. So let's do that. Okay, and nope, we're not wrong key. So now I'm at 17. Wait a second. I thought I already was at, oh, there's 32. Okay, I'm going to remember the number, 17.9. Me and numbers. All right, and 23.5. Okay, so that did go up, and it looks like, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32. So it looks like it's looking at the last 32 food items I've eaten, which is good. I'm hoping that a lot of these bigger diversity foods will be up here at the front, and the smaller things, that's a plus. That's nothing. Interesting. Let's go back over to here. Huh, that's a 0, and that's, oh, maybe because they're duplicates. Anyway, it's well worth eating a whole bunch of different stuff. Speaking of eating a bunch of different stuff, I'm going to make a mega torch to stop mobs from spawning, and let's leave the building. Oh, it's night. Let's not leave the building. Let's sleep first. All right. One thing I'll demonstrate this here, since I found a cave vine over at a biome. Let's M for map. It was way over here, something. Future Grok here, and I'm editing the video for past Grok, And I wanted to do a call out to Fractured Flask, who's on the server. He's playing the same stuff that I'm doing, except he does everything differently, which makes it super interesting. And you should check out his channel and watch his videos and like and subscribe and do all that great stuff. And you can check out his link in the description below and tell him Grok says hi. And the secret code word is defenestration. And I think it was... I can't remember where I found. You can see I've done a lot of exploring around in the area. I think it was up here. That's basalt. And this was a funky tropical rainforest, it says. Probably not that one. There was one of these areas that had an interesting biome where this was growing. And so if I hold the hoe and then I twerk here and right click with my hoe, I pretty much have infinite glowberries, which is fantastic. I like that. I'm going to put that here in the pretty botanicals. Lots of flowers. All right, so I got myself a torch, and it is day again. Skeleton. All right, let's see if I can step over here. I'm going to grab myself an axe first. I hear you. There you are. There you go. All right. Anyway, so, hey, you're not supposed to be there. There you go. I'm burying it here. And do I have any dirt on me? I don't. Let's grab a block of dirt. And we'll put that there. Cool. All right, so this, if I take a look at the map and the chunks, this right here is in the center, has a radius of 64 blocks, which is 4 chunks. So all my area that I've claimed now is protected with the torch, plus half of the next area. So what I'm thinking of doing is you know, I actually have the claim chunks to do so. I'm going to place at the corner of these 4 chunks, I'm going to place another one of these torches, and it with the range of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, maybe I'll do it here. Let's unclaim these. Because here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there'll be some overlap, but I'll keep the 7 by 7 here and place them in the corners, and then that will also go out 4 squares. So everything you would see on the map here would be protected by the torches. And down a little bit, but not so. Anyway, I don't have the goal to want to do that right now. All right, so stuff that I've done. Planted a bunch of things here. Managed to get a bunch of the inferium seeds going. And I do want to plant a whole bunch more of those. But, you know, that's the thing. I ended up accidentally placing an inferium on the ground. I didn't expect it to. I was expecting to break the plant and harvest it, and instead it changed the farmland to inferium farmland. Okay, fine. Has inferium output of 100. I don't care. Not at this point. Anyway, melons, bunch of different foods and stuff, so that's very good. And you can also see I have started my 3x3 chunk area here. That's why I went to the mining dimension to get dirt. That was a lot of dirt, lots of dirt. But that has been working out very nicely. That skeleton spawned over there, came into the darkness, well, under the cover, and that's why I want to push out the radius a little bit more. So there's that. Oh, that's an arrow. And bones, very nice. All right, the next thing I want to do is make 2 drawers, and I want to sit there and make a cobble gen. So if we take a look, there's a bunch of different cobble gen generators, but they don't upgrade. So the stone generator just uses stone, cobble, or the copper one, iron one. I could go all the way to the diamond and have it, I'm guessing, make 32 blocks of cobble at a time. I don't need it, and I've got lots of copper, so I'm going to go with this one. I probably won't make anything better than that, but I will make an iron farm from easy villagers. because holy cow, having that iron farm will make life so much easier for me. And I'm hoping both of these will output to the bottom. So if I put this guy here, do I need to do anything with it? Or do you go, oh, you look like you go up. That may be what it's doing. All right, let's break you. And, oh, hey, I've got an axe now. Let's put you down first and then put you up there. I wonder if it needs lava and water given to it. I'll play with that. This is the iron farm, and if we place this guy down, oh, place him here. I need to put in here a villager. In fact, I'm going to grab a villager. Right-clicking the villager is fantastic. What? Do I need a mob? I'll have to hunt that and figure out. Right-click output items. Yeah, I think it automatically goes down. If it doesn't automatically go down, I'll set up a hopper and put it over. Maybe I need to capture a zombie. So because Easy Villagers is in the pack. In fact, if we take a quick look at that, easy. You can crouch right-click a villager and pick them up as an entity. Evidently, we can do the same thing with the piglin, but I haven't been to the Nether. And oh nope, I just heard that. There's a bunch of these things that are great for using villagers without a huge amount of tick, and that's the good thing, that you don't want to do that. I'm hearing growling like a zombies here, so that makes me think that that's going to slowly work. It's going to scare the villager that's in there, and that will summon a golem, which will get killed and give me iron. I'll let that go and do its thing. I set this up as a little 5x5 platform with a forced dirt to show the center. So if it's night and I see an Enderman, I try to bring him in. I tried this, and by the time I got this built, rain came down and the guy just went everywhere. And so I said, fine, I'm done. I found a... Where did I find? I found a crater. Too far. I found a crater someplace. Oh, right here, south of me. And the chest in there had all of the presses for the AE2, which is fantastic. I'm going to grab an actual pick here, because I'm almost out of my picks. And if I click, yeah, it looks like this has, yep, there's the end of that pick. Let's use this one for a little bit, because there's a little, oh, this is already converted into a Certus block. So you can see there were 9 of these budding Certus quartz blocks underneath the chest in the crater. And so I put them down here 2 blocks away from each other so it can start growing these crystal clusters. And I noticed that over time, this first one turned into an actual quartz block and stopped growing crystals. These ones are still growing crystals, so I actually harvest the crystals that are fully grown. Like that one's fully grown. How many are fully grown? Okay, these are fully grown, but nothing more is going to grow. And then, oh, you're full grown. And I like that bud is in the name to let you know that it's still working. Whereas that's a small bud, that's a medium bud, and then I guess the next stage is the full-size bud. Maybe there's a large bud. Yep, yeah, there's a large bud. So 4 stages. But now I can take down these blocks because they're not going to grow anymore. And that's more Certus quartz. So yeah, I can pull out those out of there. All right, so definitely can do that with the Certus quartz. I also want to store that in there. I also want to make a wrench. That I think was the first of the wrenches and the easiest to make. All right, so there's that. And then the other thing I want to do is get into a little bit of power and start processing some things. So I'm going to go to this is power to do cables. I looked through, and this was the easiest cables for me to get as far as power. And 500 FE a tick, that's plenty for right now. And I'm thinking of using the heat generator from Mekanism. I found 10 osmium once I got my iron pick, and so I'm trying to use it as sparingly as possible. I want to let's break all of. Okay, so this is my structure for the heat generator, and it's turning night. So oh, actually, I have a sleeping bag, and I don't need to worry too much about the night, but the rain's annoying. So as soon as it's nighttime, and anyway, so I have this structure of these blocks here. I've got the dirt there and the deep slate. First, I want to pick up the lava so I don't lose blocks. You know, do I really care? Yes, I do. I kind of really like not losing stuff. If I stand right here, how many? 8? Okay, I should be able to do that because there's 6 blocks. I like deep slate. I like building with deep slate. So, and I don't have that much deep slate around. All right, so if I put this guy here up against that dirt block, and now I can get rid of this dirt block, I'm going to put lava here, and it will pour around all 5 sides of this heat generator. And these trapdoors will keep the lava in place. And because fire tick is turned off, and it's nighttime, because fire tick is turned off, it means I'm not going to burn up my wood, which is, we normally have fire tick off on FTOG servers because woods will burn, and I've come across burning forest fires. It's ugly. I don't like seeing that. So I'm going to put you down, and maybe like that for right now. And that should, do I need to configure you? Hey, I've got a wrench. Can I wrench you? Interesting. East, west, push, pull. Okay, so it's a pull. Oh, and there's little arrows on there. Cool. I had not seen that before. Let's move you off. This is the metallurgic infuser, which is the beginning part of Mekanism. We'll put that there. And there's some other stuff I need to do. Let's break you. So now I can start infusing stuff with this, and that will definitely help. In fact, if I come over to here, I'm going to grab these 2. Let's put osmium in there and 2 redstone dust. That should be sufficient. Oh, I think it's 2 each. So I think I need to grab 2 more redstone dusts. Yep. Okay, let's do that. I'll edit that out. You'll never notice. I was completely prepared with everything I needed. Oh, here, let's put this away too. You can go in there. I think I need to tweak my settings because I'm getting a brief burst of lag as I'm opening stuff and accessing machines. But I think that's something client side. So I need to check and make sure how my memory's doing. I may need a reboot because some things are consuming more memory than should. I'm going to put you and you, and then I also need to grab this because I'm going to put the iron in here and then the charcoal, and this will turn this. Does that give me 8? Oh, yeah, the 160. That's more than I thought. I thought I had 8. Anyway, so this gives me enriched iron, and then if I run it through again, I may be able to do more iron. Let's try this. I don't see. Oh, get out of there. I want 4 more iron. And if I right click this, oh, it is working. Okay, poppies and the iron ingots. Very nice, except it doesn't automatically export. Okay, so I'll have to fiddle with that. And having that growling zombie is going to be very annoying. Yeah, looks like I can do 8 of these. Cool. All right. Now, from enriched iron, if you run it through a second time, it'll give you steel. Oh, steel dust. Okay. I will then have to melt the steel dust into ingots, because the next thing I want to do is to make this infusing part easier. But yeah, that will definitely help there. We got 2 of these. I'm just waiting for this to be done. I Previous packs, I needed 2 charcoal or 2 coal to do the whole process, and it doesn't look like it looks like I could do both with one. I will take a look at that, or I will accept that. All right, put the steel dust into here, and hey, I've got a beef patty kicking around. I've already eaten that. Yeah, last eaten 16 meals ago. So I'm guessing if I eat that, the diversity goes down. I'm just kind of going with it. I did notice that in the pack that the ingots and the ores are all FTB resources. So instead of having like 3 different types of tin and 3 different types of silver, or whatever, it's all consolidating into one type, which is going to make processing this stuff much easier when we have a lot more drawers. Excuse me, drawer, the zombie. So now if I'm here, yeah, that little bit of lag. Stop. You go there and there. Stop it. And then 4 of these, like that, gives me the steel casing. Let's hold on to that. Yep, see, I figured it would do that. And then this gives me the enrichment chamber, which is the next one I like to make, because now if put you in there. If I want to produce another set of steel, and having more steel would be good. Let's grab a full 8, and I'll grab a coal. Charcoal and coal seem to work the same way for both. I'm going to push in here, and I want to turn off the sounds. I really don't like these Mekanism machine sounds, and the fact that they have mufflers so that you can turn off that sound tells me they figured nobody wants to hear the sounds either. But anyway, by enriching a single piece of charcoal, or in this case carbon, coal, into enriched carbon, if I drop that into here, that gave me 80. Okay, so that's going to do 4 of these. So one of those I can process those around. All right, cool. All right, I can do that. I have over here a horse I found. Ah, it is grinding. I'm just not seeing the image in here of the zombie, the villager, or the golem that was spawned. That's okay. I don't have to see them. Put the meat patty in there too. All right, so I don't have to see them, but that's okay. I'm going to grab one more of these so I can do all 8. But yeah, I've got a bunch of good progress going on here. Did you do all 4? And yep. So now I can be a little bit stingier with my resources, and that will definitely help. If we take a look here, how are you doing power-wise? Yeah, this is generating not a lot of FE. Looks like it's doing about 20, 30 FE. No, it looks like 20. I did say 29 earlier. But anyway, it's generating the FE, which is good. Maybe as it's using stuff. Nope. Anyway, it has its own 64K there, so that's kind of a battery buffer. These will hold a little bit of power in them too, but this will definitely give me some good stuff. Why? Oh, because it can't have space there for it. So that's the beginning of tech, which is great. Let's break you and break you. I like having these crafting stations because they hold the inventory, which is very nice. Anyway, let's go upstairs. Killed some cows. Killed a lot of cows. And so this is going to be my standard, 3x3 base area. And are you leather? I think you're leather. You are leather. All right, let's get this other leather over here. Excuse me, llama. Yep. Nope. I mistimed my jump because I tried to right click instead of left because I'm lame. But yeah, all right, we got some extra free leather like that. My bamboos up here. Other fun things that I found, way over there is some lava, and way over there is a amethyst geode up on the surface, which I was really surprised to see. But that works out very well. If I can get me some Endermen, then I and hopefully get some ender pearls, then I can do elevators, which is so much easier than using scaffolds. Although I do really like scaffolds, I just have to stand in the right spot for them to work. So a lot of just improving life sort of stuff going on. The main thing that I'm looking forward to is having a lot of iron. Let's look at you. Yeah, it's generating iron, not super fast, but it works, and that makes me super happy. And then I need to figure out this. I think it needs lava and water. Let's try some water, because I've got some water right here. Yay! And to see if I can right click that to put water in there. Nope. Huh. I'm not sure what it needs. I'll look up the information in the mod page and see if there's any information as to, does it need a redstone generator, does it need to have water and lava on the sides. There's nothing in the system itself. Cobble gen, yeah, there's no in-game helps. It doesn't say anything, so I'll look that up. I figure lava and having water on either side may be what it needs, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get out of there because it's kind of noisy. Anyway, that night is setting out there in the behind us there in the west, and I've got the beginnings of a base. It's protected with my torch. I've got food, and I'm going to cook a few more of the higher end foods so that I can increase my food diversity, and then I'll eat my ham, because yum, ham. And beginning of some power. Not sure what all I'm going to do with that, but if I can find some more osmium tools are great tools. The huge durability. But I've got lots and lots of Certus, and Certus is iron level tools. So I may go with that instead of iron. Although, hey, I've got my iron farm. Just not 100% automated. And it's noisy. Anyway, a lot of really good beginning stuff. And I want the cobble gen so I can produce stone, so I can have walls, so I can have a basement here that doesn't allow the monsters to come running in, because that's not fun. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer here, playing a little bit of Feed the Beast Evolution on the FTOG server, and having a blast. Chop, 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 chop. And thanks for watching. Bye.